Hello everyone, it's Lucas here from Swaggerbond and I'm back with part 3 of my Super Mario Kart Quick Play series on the SNES Classic Mini. Hope you're doing absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out one of my retro Let's Play videos, I really appreciate it. If you're new to Swaggerbond and like what you see, what on earth you're waiting for, hit that red subscribe button now, hit that bell notification icon also, because that way you'll be instantly subscribed to Swaggerbond and you'll be notified every time I upload a brand new retro gaming video. If you are enjoying this video, don't forget to drop me a like on it, comment on this video and let me know your Super Mario Kart memories in the comment section below. It can be any game in this series, your toughest tracks, your best memories of this fantastic series. I'd really love to hear from you. Don't forget to share this video around with everybody that you know, anybody that you think might be interested in this type of retro content. It really helps with YouTube's algorithm. It allows my channel to grow and it means more blokes and birds across the land will be able to find and access my content consistently. I need you. And finally, you can find my social media. There will be links in this video description. So let's get started, guys. So I'm going to be doing the Star Cup today. I had to think for a minute there, not used to that. We're going to play as Princess. So just to round it off and you know, I thought I'd do some bite-sized Mario Kart videos as we approach Christmas because well, I don't know, Mario Kart just reminds me of Christmas for some reason, I guess because I played a lot of it around that time of year, and I always remember like playing this for the very first time was just so cool. You know, as I mentioned before, we got the SNES like 2 years before it was about to die out, but it was kind of still strong, you know, and so I got Mario Kart, Mario World, and I was literally set with those games. I mean, like, I didn't want anything else for a while, and then until I think Donkey Kong Country 2 was out, so I always wanted that game, and that was like 50 quid. Could never afford it, and you know, I've told this story before, but that to me is I think my favourite game on the Super Nintendo. Possibly because it exceeds all my expectations. But Mario Kart, oh my god, what a game. Just the amount of things that you could do was incredible, and I think it built on the success of F-Zero, because I remember, like, I think I read an interview or something where they wanted to do like an F-Zero style game because that was such a success, but then someone suggested, like, why don't you do it with Mario, and they were trying to look at ways of doing it. I think Nintendo went to like an actual place where you could drive go-karts, and that's where the idea sort of came from. But yeah, great idea, and this is the game that launched 1,000 contenders as well. The Street Racer as well, which I'd totally forgotten about, and that came out I think just after, and that's actually pretty good. I remember playing like the Mega Drive version of that, but also I think I might have it. If I've got it on emulation, I'll definitely try and play that. That's a really good idea actually, because that one I really enjoyed. So it's almost like a homage to Mario Kart. And when I first heard the name Street Racer, I thought it was the characters from Street Fighter, you know, like E-Honda and stuff like that. I thought, wow, this is cool, Street Fighter in a car. But it was kind of like, yeah, it wasn't that at all. It was literally just racing on a street, but well, wishful thinking there. But I remember, like, I think one of the Mortal Kombat's actually has a secret kart racing mode with the Mortal Kombat characters, which I think is quite interesting. There's also like a Tetris style thing as well, like, so it doesn't kind of take itself too seriously. We're doing pretty well though anyway. I should mention, oh my god, swerving out of the way there. So Bowser's just got hit. Try and get through if we can. Yeah, so many memories. I love, you know, retro gaming. I remember like going to the shops to buy retro magazines. It was always a treat. I'd always buy Games Master or Nintendo or PlayStation 1, anything I could get my hands on really, just to see the latest releases and see what was kind of in development and things. I always loved like the cheats. I always like I remember Games Master came with a book of cheats once on a magazine cover, and I managed to get my hands on that. I think I was like playing Command & Conquer at the time. And that's right kids, there was no Google. It was all computer magazines and word of mouth and things like that. And even like I remember having the NES, we didn't know, there were certain things that we didn't know. So I remember, I've told this story before, but I was the first in my household to complete Mario Brothers. I used warps, but my friend actually guided me through it. I went round to his house and he showed me how to beat Bowser, and I was able to go home and replicate that. But then also someone gave us a tip for getting extra lives and things like that. So yeah, no internet. We had to rely on magazines and stuff, you know, and it was that way for quite a long time. So it's amazing, you know, now you can just Google something, whereas back in the day there was no internet. No mobile phones, kids. 4 channels if we were lucky. Channel 5, and yeah, the BBC would always close at midnight. Interesting, you know, but the BBC's gone downhill so much now. I think the quality of programming's a bit pat. I will say the only good thing for me is EastEnders. That's it. I always watch EastEnders, even though it's pants sometimes. Yeah, they've got some good storylines going on with Nish and Suki at the moment, and obviously Phil Mitchell, the man who can't be killed by conventional means. He's still alive. I loved Phil when he was an alky though, pouring like, didn't he pour vodka on his cornflakes? He's like, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Just like, oh my god. But yeah, they just don't make any decent programs anymore. You know, like TV was exciting when I was younger. I mean, like Channel 4 for me was like, I think the best for entertainment. We have TFI Friday. I don't know if anyone remembers the Adam and Joe show with Adam Buxton and Joe Cornish. That was good, where they kind of it was like the premise was that with the 2 guys in a bed sit and they'd do their own sketches, and they'd or what was it? They get their stuffed toys together and they do films like they did. Oh god, what's it called? I can't even remember now. It's Las Vegas Showgirls. They did a version of Showgirls with the stuffed toys, and they did like toy train spotting and This Life and things like that. Oh my god, but yeah, just absolutely inspirational. There was also Eurotrash as well, which, you know, I know it was a bit sort of rude, you know what I mean, like there's a lot of X-rated stuff going on, but it was exciting because with late night television, you know, they would also show like manga as well, occasionally on Channel 4, and also my favourite show, The Twilight Zone, 80s style episodes. I remember every Saturday there'd be like, Saturday night there'd be like a film, there'd be like manga, there'd be like 2 episodes of The Twilight Zone, and I would tape them on VHS and I would just collect them all. It was just exciting. I remember actually like I think it was like 3 o'clock in the morning when it all finished, so I'd be there with my cup of tea, and like you had to pause it for the adverts back in the day, guys, with the videos, so you had to remember to pause it and then re-record it again. Oh my god, great memories. Yeah, I hope you don't mind me sharing my memories, guys. There's just something about Mario Kart that just does that to me. Such a great game. I haven't even been talking about the game, like, for that I apologise. I hope that you don't mind. But yeah, 50cc's fairly easy. I've literally dominating the race anyway, so I'm just doing it without even looking. But I remember like the advent of gaming as well, like proper game. Everyone was talking about, like when Grand Theft Auto the first one came out, that was huge. Like everybody wanted, and their wives wanted to get their hands on that game, and I always remember having such fun with that one. Grand Theft Auto 2, and then 3 come out, which I didn't play till much later, if I'm honest. Vice City Stories, you know, people would be queuing up outside Game or whatever to get their hands on it. Have to put your name down on a list or reserve games. I miss those days. I wish those days had never gone. You know, I kind of thought it was going to be like that forever. But I guess all good things must come to an end, and now Game has been relegated to... oh god, do forgive me if I butcher this. Is it Seaton Sports? It's definitely in the sports shop, isn't it? But yeah, it's like a small enclosure now. It's not as prominent as it was, so I guess it's falls under the sports category now. So you got esports as well, so yeah. Fan dabby dozy. Anyway, we're on the last track now, and it is Mario GP3, I think. Yeah, I often go on a nostalgic rant when I'm playing old school games. It's just like, I suppose it's just for me, it's memories, and that's why I love like interacting with other YouTubers on here, hearing their memories about growing up and different game systems and different experiences and things, you know, and it's all good stuff, you know. But what's great is, as I said, a lot of these games are still playable now. Mario Kart is just as playable now as it ever was. I mean, it was done in like 92, and that's 31 years ago. You know, it almost seems like yesterday, and now you can literally play this game with anyone and just have fun. It's timeless, you know, hence the reason why the series has lasted as long as it has. And to be honest, I've only ever played this and Mario Kart 64. Mario Kart 64 I think is a great game, but I've mentioned this before, I don't really like it as much as this. I don't know why that is. I think they just maybe changed a few of the tracks too much. It's a great game, but I think I just need to kind of get into it a little bit more. As I said, coming straight from the SNES into an N64 wasn't an easy transition for me, and I've mentioned this before, that when I got an N64 I only wanted GoldenEye, but the only reason I got an N64 was for that game. But I got an N64 early for my birthday. The plan was to get that and then GoldenEye for Christmas, as it would be too much to get them all in one. So I had Mario 64, and I'm not really a huge fan of that game. I understand that it's a revolutionary game and that it's, you know, it's the, what do you call it, the standard bearer for which all platform games took from, but I just cannot get into it, and I don't know what it is, because it's got all the things I like, but I guess because maybe I played so much 2D Mario, maybe that's why, but I just couldn't get into it at all. But that's not to say it's a bad game, it's just not one I really prefer, which is a real shame. Maybe that opinion will change, maybe I'll give it a go sometime and, you know, get through it, and, you know, maybe my opinion will change. But there we go, guys, first place, Prin does it again. So there we go, that's first place on all the cups now. No need to worry, fan dabby dozy. So yeah, I've really enjoyed doing this little three-part quick play for you. If you want to see any more Mario Kart, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll certainly do some more. I'm just trying to do a little bit of variety on this channel, you know what I mean? So you guys seem to like my SNES Let's Plays, or quick play videos, so I'll certainly be doing more of them if I can. As I said, there's lots of games that I've never played on the Super Nintendo that I've always wanted to, so maybe I'll be doing some long plays as well. So there we go, we win once again. All that's left to say now is thank you very much. This has been Lucas from Swaggerbomb. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out one of my retro Let's Play videos. I really appreciate it. If you're new to Swaggerbomb and like what you see, hey, what are you waiting for? Hit that red subscribe button now. Hit that bell notification icon also, because that way you'll be instantly subscribed to Swaggerbomb and you will be notified every time I upload a brand new retro gaming video. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop me a like on it, comment on this video, let me know your Super Mario Kart memories in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to share this video around with everybody that you know, anybody that you think might be interested in this type of retro content. It really helps with YouTube's algorithm. It allows my channel to grow, and it means more blokes and birds across the land will be able to find and access my content quickly and efficiently. And finally, you can find my social media. There will be links in this video description. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed doing this. I'm definitely up for doing more if anybody wants to see that. I'm going off now for a nice hot cup of tea and some biscuits, and I will see you next time for another retro video. Take care of yourselves.